What's up, everybody? Josh Armijo here. I hope everybody's doing good and well and stuff. I got an album review to do for you, and I'm going to be talking to you about the new album from the band Savage Master, entitled With Whips and Chains. This is released on High Roller Records. Now, if you're not too familiar with this band, they are based out of Louisville, Kentucky, and the best way to describe the sound of this band would be a very traditional, occult, blasphemous style of heavy metal. Yeah. There are lots of bands in today's metal world that harken back to the sounds of yesterday, the early days, like 70s and 80s heavy metal. I mean, there's way too many to think about, but one band that really fits that sort of idea and epidemic is Savage Master, and they know how to have a good time and have fun with it. They came out with an album in 2014 called Mask of the Devil. From the way the album cover looked, to the way the music sounded, to the overall presentation, this was a band that really took the roots of heavy metal, traditional rock, occult rock, the new wave of British heavy metal. They collided all of those sounds to create something incredibly awesome. That is an album that personifies what old school metal is about. From the vocals, to the lyrics, to the presentation, to the artwork. That was just a fun album to listen to. And of course, heavy metal is crazy for having many different lyrical and musical themes. This is a band that has that almost occult, blasphemous sort of approach to their style, and I think it works great for them. It goes without saying, this band is a joy to watch live too. Lots of energy, lots of charisma, so very entertaining to watch. And when I found out that this band was going to be putting out a brand new album, I was very excited, because prior to that they put out a 7-inch release called Black Hooves, which I guess served as somewhat of a small taste of what was going to be soon to come from this cap. And now we're here with the second Savage Master record, entitled With Whips and Chains. It's 10 tracks, and it clocks in at around 35 minutes in length, and to say that this new album blows the first one out of the water would be a huge understatement, because they took what they had on the first album and they made things that much better. The musicianship is better, the vocal style is better, the vibes are better. This feels like another piece of genuinely authentic heavy metal. But the way Savage Master does it in a way where you feel entertained, you feel like you're ready to just bang your head and just have a good time. That is what Savage Master bring with Whips and Chains. Musically, I love the way this band sounds. I love this almost retrospective sort of feel going for their sound. The way this album really brings the guitar playing and bass playing is just sensational. Lots and lots and lots of memorable riffs to be heard throughout this entire record. I mean, these are riffs that are going to be stuck within your memory for days and months and years to come. I mean, hearing songs like Dark Light of the Moon and Path of the Necromancer, you just hear some fantastic guitar playing going on here. It just sounds wonderful to listen to. If I'm not mistaken, one of the guys that plays in this band is also in another excellent sort of sleazy metal punk sort of band called The Hookers. That's a really great band to be checking out as well. And of course, this being a traditional metal sort of band, you get all of the traditional metal riffs here. There's an almost soaring, gallant sort of feeling when you listen to these riffs. And once you get to the solos, it definitely does feel like you're listening to classic heavy metal. The bass guitar tone is incredible here. I love the way that it sounds. It's very crystal clear and audible, not too clear to the point where it's distracting. It definitely serves a nice balance and purpose throughout this record, and it blends in perfectly with the soaring sort of guitar playing that's being done on here. The drumming feels really good too. It definitely, once again, feels like you're listening to a traditional metal sort of performance. There's no sort of over amount of flashiness to be done with this drum performance. It's straight up classic heavy metal drumming. The occasional drum fill, the drum roll. There's just a lot to be done on here, and especially for this album's pace, everything goes about at a really good speed. I like the way that that this drum performance goes. It's a refreshing sort of drum performance, and I really like the sound of the drums that are being done here. Very good, very well mixed and produced and performed too. And when it comes to the vocals, Stacey Savage is an incredible vocalist. I love her stage presence. I love the way she looks. I love the way she sounds. She's just the epitome of a heavy metal frontwoman, and she does things tremendously here with Whips and Chains. She has a very distinctive sort of vocal style. It's kind of a mixture of yelling, singing. There's a lot of swagger being done here with this vocal performance, and when she definitely does the vocal style that she does, it just sounds wonderful. Going back to songs like Path of the Necromancer and Vengeance is Steel, you can definitely tell that she's one of those jack-of-all-trades types, where she has the ability to just sing really good and then just scream really good. It's just an awesome vocal performance, and I love that confidence that she brings to this album. Going on to later tracks like Satan's Crown and Burned at the Stake, it's just a fantastic vocal performances all the way around. Even the shouted vocals that are being included to accompany Stacey's vocals sound really awesome too. That's once again bringing that classic heavy metal vibe to this record. So overall, this is a major step up from Mask of the Devil. I think this album is way better. This is endlessly listenable, and I love what Savage Master brings to their style of classic heavy metal. So if you're into traditional heavy metal, Savage Master is the band for you to be checking out. So definitely check out with Whips and Chains. So if I had to pick any favorite tracks, I would definitely have to say Dark Light of the Moon, Path of the Necromancer, Vengeance is Steel, Burned at the Stake. Some really fantastic songs here. There is endless replayability here. I can't stop listening to something like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave you some links in the description box as to how you can get a hold of this album and listen to it. I will leave you a link to the track Ready to Sin, which I believe is currently streaming on YouTube, and I will also leave you a link to the High Roller Records web store where you can purchase physical copies. It is available on CD and 12-inch vinyl. I'm pretty sure the band will have copies for sale, but when that announcement is made, they'll let you know about it. And this band is always relentless when it comes to touring, so I believe they're going to be in the midst of touring right now. So if they happen to hit a city near you, go ahead and check them out. They are so much fun to watch and see and play live. Great people too. So again, the album is With Whips and Chains by Savage Master. This is released on High Roller Records. Go check this out. And for a score, I'm going to give this a very strong 8.5 out of 10. Very awesome heavy metal from probably one of the best heavy metal bands going in today's metal world. Probably my favorite heavy metal release of 2016 thus far. So if you've happened to have heard this album, let me know what you think about it and how you feel about it. And if you guys are into Savage Master, definitely let me know. I'm going to conclude this review. Thanks all for watching. Thanks for checking out my channel. Until the next time, Army Ho out.